सितंबर के पहले उनको जो भी उनके पास में पुराना गोल्ड है, वो पुराना गोल्ड जैसे पुराना नॉन हॉलमार्क गोल्ड है जो कि हॉलमार्क में पास नहीं हो सकता या पास हो गया है, तो वो सोने को हॉलमार्क करके ही बेचना है।
Hallmarking of gold jewelry and artifacts has been made mandatory by the Government of India on June 16 in 256 districts of the country. That means from now, whenever you go to buy gold in the shops, you will get the gold with hallmarking. Jewelers can now only sell 14, 18, and 22 karat gold. This decision has been made by the Government of India keeping in mind people's interest. Goldsmiths can now only sell 14, 18, and 22 karat of gold. This decision has been taken by the Government of India in people's interest. But do you know what are the benefits of hallmarking and what about the jewelry which doesn't have a hallmark? Let's get to know about it more. Take a look at the backside of your gold ornaments you possess. You may see few signs on it, which consist of Bureau of Indian Standards BIS logo, then a number which tells us about the quality of gold and its purity, a logo of a sign and hallmarking centers mark or the number, and lastly the jeweler's marks. These are the four signs which you need to look out for to see if they are hallmarked approved. The government has made hallmarks mandatory to enhance the credibility of jewelers and for the customer's satisfaction. Ministry of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal tweeted, originally, the gold is very soft and malleable in nature, hence it can break while the making. Alloying is the process in which gold is mixed with some copper to make it strong. How much copper is to be mixed is also decided, but sometimes the adulteration is done. Thus, it is important to know the purity of gold. The hallmark on the jewelry or the artifacts and its certificate make the ornaments verified. Till now, hallmarking was not necessary in the country as there were less centers in India for checking and certification of the purity of gold. But from 2017, central government has established 945 centers in the country. In the coming year, India will have the capacity of 14 crores centers. Government has assured us. What are the benefits of hallmarking? Currently, India has 4 lakh goldsmiths, out of which only 35,817 have BIS certification. That means if the customers get cheated, they won't be able to verify or complain because they receive a raw receipt. But after the hallmark is made mandatory, this might stop. What will change? Adulteration by goldsmiths will stop. Jewelers can sell only 14, 18, and 22 karat gold. 20, 23, 24 karat gold will be hallmarked. Major cities in Maharashtra like Mumbai, New Mumbai, Pune, Jargaon, Nagpur and Satara will make hallmarking mandatory. Gold watches, fountain pens, polki, jadao, these ornaments will be excluded. Jewelers can buy the gold which are not hallmarked from the customers. If it comes to light that jewelers have sold ornaments which don't have hallmark, then they will have to face 1 year in jail or a fine of 5 times of the cost of the ornament. Online registration can be done for hallmarking the ornaments. The ornaments which are not hallmarked can be marked by going to a nearby jeweler's shop and can also be sold without a hallmark for now. You don't need to worry if you have ornaments which don't have hallmarks. Just keep in mind hereafter you buy ornaments or artifacts that must possess hallmarks. To know more about this topic, let's listen into what jewelers have to say.
गवर्नमेंट ने वो नियम लाया है कि सितंबर के पहले उनको जो भी उनके पास में पुराना गोल्ड है, वो पुराना गोल्ड जैसे पुराना नॉन हॉलमार्क गोल्ड है जो कि हॉलमार्क में पास नहीं हो सकता या पास हो गया है, तो वो सोने को हॉलमार्क करके ही बेचना है। अदरवाइज़ आप वो सोना बेच नहीं पाएंगे। जो पुराना गोल्ड हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं कि जो आप लोगों के पास जो कस्टमर के पास पुराना गोल्ड होता है, उनमें किसी भी तरीके का बदलाव नहीं आया है। ये केवल नए गोल्ड के लिए एप्लीकेबल है। पुराना गोल्ड आप जैसा चेंज कराते हैं, जिस तरीके से रहते हैं, वो ही प्रोसेस रहेगा। उसमें यदि वो नॉन हॉलमार्क है, जो प्रोसेस होती है कैरेटोमीटर में चेक करके उसका वैल्यूएशन होता है, वो सारी प्रोसेस एज इट इज़ रहेंगी।
This rule only applies for a jeweler who is doing annual turnover above 40 lakhs. So naturally the ones not doing above 40 lakhs will be exempted from this rule. Now the type of jewelry that has been exempted from this rule falls under say like a fountain pen or watches or polki, kundan, jarao, and the carat, when we speak about, it has to be 18, 20, 22, 23 and 24 carat of gold jewelry, which should be hallmarked. So this is a new, we accept this rule, we welcome this rule, because this will only create more transparency between the customer and the jeweler.